everybody. Kenchi's a dumbass.
You're a dumbass.
So the show's name is Anime Reflux. The show we're doing is called Lamune or Lamune or Lamune.
Don't even justify giving this show its proper pronunciation.
AKA
Why
Kenchi's a
not?
dumbass.
Fuck
Why
you. This
not?
show is
Because that-
trash. I knew this show was going to be trash. Don't you put this on me.
So why didn't you veto it?
Because we'd already vetoed a show.
So?
Watching this show is like dying.
I maintain that we shouldn't refrain from trying to give the show its proper name because the various pronunciations are probably the most fun we're going to have this episode.
Lame. I'm going to call the show lame.
Lamune.
Lamune?
So, Lamune is
Oh
a show...
god, that's it, isn't it? That's literally the Japanese pronunciation for saying it's lame, isn't it? Lame, ne?
Lamune is basically a show that is a bunch of quote-unquote cute moments with no real plot or meaning behind them.
Or
Show.
character logic behind them.
This show is bollocks.
Don't steal British vernacular because you're
I
bad at
will
it.
do what I please. This show's making me come up with new, fresh ways to insult it.
Like, I understand that there's, there is the slice of life genre. There are cutesy shows, but those shows have personality to them usually.
And the ones that don't are like 5 minutes long.
Yeah.
Or at least some measure of a plot structure, a basic plot structure, but a plot structure to follow.
Yeah.
This has
Charming, but,
neither of those things.
humor.
Yeah. Oddly enough, a Jim Sterling thing comes to mind. Something he said this week about Detroit Become Human. Like how there are such extended segments of just menial chores and basically doing nothing that furthers no plot or characterization or character development or character relationships. Just people doing things.
Rural Town Living Simulator 2018, or whenever the fuck this show came out.
Look at these emotions. Aren't these emotions good? Don't these emotions make you feel like these two should be a couple?
Beachside Rural Town Simulator 2018.
No, because it feels like he grew up a little bit and is a teenager and she's still 6.
Isn't that cute, though? Shouldn't they be a couple?
It's kind of disturbing.
This makes me think of the summary again for this series, which is, although everyone seems to know that they have a relationship, neither are determined to push it any more than close friends. The story goes through flashbacks explaining why they are such close friends, and any action doesn't seem to push them apart, but draw them closer. That's not how you tell a story.
No, it's not. Also, why are they close friends? Like, most of this show is him being an asshole.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. He is quite literally a jerk to her at every possible moment. And it's
I don't know. It's Stockholm Syndrome because they live right next door to each other, so
it's
maybe she's like the only dude that she
watch
knew for a
next
while.
episode. She's faking all of this because she's scared of the man who can literally jump into her bedroom at any time.
And does regularly.
Call 911.
There's no time for that, Zero.
So,
Also, they live in a rural coastal beach town, and I know for a fact, due to my experience watching anime, that cops in small rural towns suck.
So the show starts. They're little kids, like him and her, basically the only characters that exist in the show with any real consequence. They're little kids. He's playing at a crab pool on the beach. And
Having fun literally all by himself in a crab pool.
Yeah. And she wanders up and is like, hey, what's up? And he's like, fuck off, crabs.
These are my crabs. Can't do anything with my crabs. So
and then eventually he gave her crabs.
Yeah, he put a crab in her hair. We're going to skip over a little pointless, like, she's watching the crabs just sort of run away because the kid's basically torturing them.
Free the crabs.
Listen, I just wanted to say they gave her crabs thing.
Yeah. And he gets all pissy because they ran away and she's letting them get away. And then he's like, no, these aren't crabs. These are hermit crabs. Get it right. And then he puts a crab in her hair and she starts crying and runs home crying for her mum.
See, aren't crabs fun?
And he's like, well, whatever. Crabs.
He goes home and we meet his sister, who is just randomly has, like, this is kind of a thing that I don't like in a lot of these types of anime, where it's just like, oh, it's his sister. She just has blue hair and bears no resemblance to him whatsoever.
Yeah. So they apparently just moved in to the house, and he gets the room with the balcony because he's apparently a spoiled little shit. Why would they give the kid the room with the balcony? That makes no sense. Anyway.
Probably so he could jump off.
They were hoping.
Zero.
Get that.
Bad.
It's only one story, and he apparently jumps across it regularly now, so...
Wonder how many times he missed. Because he barely made that jump when he was grown up.
You see, that would be missed. That would add some flavor or comedy or something to this show, at least.
Yeah, no, instead we get... I can see Anika's and her just having basically no reaction whatsoever. I mean, it's a step up from the woman punching the guy, but still, something would have been nice.
Cue the future where he's much older, and now he's oversleeping. His sister's like, "Oh, it's your turn." It's like, "Oh." So he goes to wake her up.
He missed a weird dream sequence in the really weird, like, polygonal models of samurai.
Yeah.
It's like, kill that dude. Okay.
The hell was that? I thought that was like him playing a video game in the future.
I think that was supposed to be he's played video games too late in the night, so he was dreaming about them.
You see, that's... Like, I saw the weird golden aliens and the samurais. I'm like, oh, are we going somewhere? Is this just him playing a game? Or, like...
Nope.
I watch a show about samurais with golden aliens. Sure.
Yeah. Nope. This was literally a 100% pointless sequence, is what it was.
That added nothing.
Yep. They had to fill 30 seconds where you didn't have to watch them doing chores. So that was a thing.
Yeah. So... he goes downstairs, sees his sister, and she's like, hey, test today or something. Isn't it your turn? He's like, my turn. And he runs upstairs so he can be a creeper predator jumping into a girl's bedroom.
It's her turn. It's his turn to wake her up, is, I guess.
Yeah.
But, like, doesn't she have an alarm clock?
He has an alarm clock.
Yeah. Why can't she get an alarm clock?
I mean, presumably she does have an alarm clock because it's her turn to wake him up tomorrow.
Well, hold on. Let's go back on this jump across the balcony. That shit was the lamest thing I've ever seen. There was 2 feet of space to clear, and they like made the whoosh and made it slow motion, gave it its own damn angle.
It was 2 feet, 1 story up. It, like, you could just sort of step across that if you really tried.
He barely made it. I will never stop harping on this. I don't care if it was early in the morning. He barely made it, and it looked like he was going to fall. And I was like, oh, yeah, he's going to fall. And he didn't fall, and I was like, sad. And this was early in the episode where I still had hope that something funny would happen, and nothing funny ever happened. Nothing happened at all.
Nothing funny ever happened.
Nothing happened
I think
at
they
all.
were trying to make funny things happen.
Don't you understand?
No, they weren't.
The genre of this isn't comedy, it's drama and romance and slice of life.
You find me one scene in the show where something funny was supposed to have happened, and I'll tell you why it failed miserably.
It's not comedy, obviously. That's not the genre it has in the description.
Yeah. So
Clearly.
It's not
he
even
doesn't find her in the room, so he's like, "Hey, where is she?" Shouting Nanami, that's her name. And it turns out she fell off the bed. And she's hard to wake up, and her trousers, her pajama bottoms have fallen down a little bit.
She fell between the bed and the wall, and if you ever had a bed right next to the wall, and you fall into that space, which I have before,
wake up.
It is not comfortable, and trying to get out of that is pretty difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, that circumstance is usually easier to try and push the bed than actually climb out of it. Anyway, yeah, so she eventually wakes up because this is a long sequence for no especially well-explained reason. And he's like, "I can see your knickers," and she's like, "Oh no." And then she just kind of gets up, and that's pretty much the end of that sequence.
He helps her out of the bed hole.
Yeah, that happened.
I can't make any jokes. This isn't funny. Like,
Yeah,
there's nothing to talk about.
Then he goes back to his room, and the girl's mom comes in, and she's wearing a shirt loosely, let's say. And she's like, "Don't worry, only like no one outside the family can see." And then the dude's just there staring at her, and that's not especially funny either because no one reacts in any way, shape, or form. The girl closes the curtains, and that's...
The mom sticks her tongue out at the girl who's kind of blushing.
What is this show?
I don't know.
This is getting... We're like, for context, audience, we're like 5 minutes into the show. I'm getting pissed off recapping the show. This is terrible.
Like, here's the thing. This show feels like this guy who wrote this show had this imaginary girlfriend. That's what it feels like. It feels like somebody's very sad wish fulfillment, but they don't actually know how to write a show or how to write people at all.
Or a relationship with, dynamics.
So they throw in a lot of tropes and a lot of cute moments because these are the cute moments they imagine themselves having with this girl, who is only defined by the one characteristic of being quote-unquote cute.
Yeah. So they go to school, and they are in school, and there's another girl that is not expanded upon at all, and then they do the test, and then there's a dude who shows up and is like, "Hey, what's up? How'd you do?" And, how'd you do?
This dialogue is so boring and stilted, and it has no personality.
I stopped reading the subtitles at about this point because I could fill in the blanks at that point. How'd you do on the test? Not so great. How about you? And, well, there's always next exam, right? And it's summer now, right? Cool, it's summer.
Like, this is the point where you meet the fun best friend or something, right? At the very least, the one that would crack a joke or something. But it's as if this show was too scared to crack a joke because it wants to be serious about this romance. Or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So the girl shows up and is like, "Let's go home." And they just go home. And they discuss, "Hey, it's summer and stuff." Yeah, it's summer. It's great.
Well,
Like I say, I wasn't reading the subtitles by this point.
You missed the most important part about that scene because you weren't reading the subtitles, because I don't blame you.
Oh, okay.
Best friend dude, when Nanami comes in, he's like, hey.
All right, yeah, and they do the, "Hey, you guys are a thing, right?"
Don't keep your wife waiting.
Yeah, that was... I did see that, but I completely forgot about it because none of this matters at all.
The only joke attempted to be cracked in the entire show.
No, that wasn't a joke attempted by the show. That was a real world thing, quote unquote real world thing. It had no actual application to try to make me laugh in this show.
Yeah, it is.
It doesn't count.
It's essentially a, oh, don't keep your wife waiting. Haha. You see, everything in this show revolves around the main character and this girl that he regularly is mean to.
And this relationship that everyone can see, but they ain't doing.
So, yeah, they go to the girl's mum's house restaurant to get dinner, and they eat, and then the mum asks them to go get some vegetables, and you can use the wagon if you want, and he's like, no, let's not use the wagon for no reason whatsoever. They make a big deal out of it, but don't actually explain.
They dwell on this for like 90 seconds. Like, this is a while.
Yeah.
But why doesn't he use the wagon? Find out next episode in the flashback of the time the wagon got messed up or something.
I don't know. Anyway, they go to whatever garden this is. Presumably they own it, because there's no mention of purchasing any of this stuff, and they're picking it directly from the field. They get a bunch of vegetables and stuff, and dude sees a watermelon and sees writing on it, and it says like, "Nana me, don't eat." So he immediately takes it and punches through the fucking thing. And I don't know why.
Cause I don't know.
Don't you understand? He wants either, it's like A, he wants watermelon. B, he's teasing her. Huh? That's what people do when they like each other. He's teasing her.
Punching watermelons.
Yeah. I'd watch a show called Punching Watermelons.
I mean,
Cool.
if you want to watch that, there's fucking Gallagher, but this isn't
Yeah, I was about
that.
to say, I have some YouTube videos to link you to, Zero. Fucking
Oh
Gallagher.
boy.
Next time, let me know when Gallagher's right in your neck of the woods. I'll get you some tickets.
Yeah. So he punches through a watermelon, starts eating it.
Gleefully.
Yeah, he's super happy about it for some.
This is her watermelon. This is great. Shut up.
And then she's like,
You should try to
why?
make a voice. Swear to God.
Why are you eating my special watermelon? It's. And he's like,
I
prove
literally
it's
wrote
your
on it.
watermelon. Prove it's your special watermelon. I don't see no evidence that it's your special watermelon. But I wrote it. You can see the right. Nope, I don't see no evidence about it being you special. And then smash cut to late in the evening, where she thanks him for today, and that they agree that the watermelon was delicious. What?
Show. Why did I watch this? Who would waste their time on this? I don't understand.
You didn't veto it.
It shows. Don't blame me, asshole. Okay? Don't.
Why
Don't.
not? You're the only one who has a veto.
There was another person here that could have prevented this at the time.
Yes, and she's not here now. So we should be blaming her, but since she's not here, we are left to blame you.
Also,
I
thank you for that
knew.
Yu-Gi-Oh card, patient. Really?
I knew this show was gonna be garbage. We should have fucking watched Dragon Collection.
No, we shouldn't.
Yes, we should have. At least I could have made more fun of it.
Product placement, I honestly think, might have been better than...
Because you know why it would have been better? Because you would have known what the point was.
What's the point, Casey? What's the point?
I don't know.
This is like the first few pages of a fanfic established for no other reason than to ship two characters.
Here's the thing, though. It's the first few pages. spread out to an entire 20-minute episode.
Yep.
This could have been done in like 3 minutes.
This show was so bad. I watched it. Yes, I started watching it yesterday, and I made it like 15 minutes in. And I was like, can't watch this anymore. I'm not gonna finish watching this. And then when I sat down to get on Discord for this show, I was like, I might as well finish watching it. So I finished watching it.
This show is what really gets me is that I've seen a few slice of life shows, some romance shows. This usually they have some sort of basic plot structure at the very least, or some gags in there to help kind of keep the mood light and just keep people entertained or engaged. This doesn't do any of that.
Some dialogue or something.
This plot plus the dialogue plus the fucking soundtrack put me to sleep.
Oh yeah, can we talk about the soundtrack? Because it is awful.
Yeah. They use basically the same leitmotif through the entire episode, and then the music cuts out while they're doing the gardening thing, and she's still humming the leitmotif.
We have one song. We have to use it well.
Get all you can out of it.
This one classical song.
Next week, we'll start the show, and the birds will be singing it in cadence.
See, that would almost build it into a joke, though, so they won't do that. Seriously, like, there is effectively no dialogue in the show. The only dialogue that exists is, we need to do a thing. Okay, let's plan out how to do a thing and go do a thing. Okay. I'm gonna be an asshole. Why were you an asshole? Thank you for being an asshole. That's... I just basically read you the script cliff notes there. That's what I did.
Yeah, this show is what dying feels like.
You know, if I ever go to purgatory, I have a feeling that this show is what's going to be playing in my head for eternity.
Like, that's what I said right before we started recording. This is limbo right here. It's just waiting for something to happen that honestly probably never will.
It's not limbo, it's Lamune. I'm trying, damn it.
There is no joke to make out of the show because the show
really...
is a joke. The show gives you nothing to work with.
Let's roll another show.
Oh, man.
I don't know, I thought I did okay with the asshole sequence just now, but okay.
Lamune, really?
Like, just, I'm dead inside.
Can we roll?
Yeah, I'm rolling.
And I'm trying
at the
to
very
pull up the
least,
list.
at the very least, when the girl tries to hit the main character who's being a perv, that's an attempt at slapstick. There's not even an attempt made here.
I got the number whenever you're good to go, patient.
The application isn't even opening. It's not responding.
Boo.
Have I mentioned that I need a new computer?
You haven't, but you have now. Hang on, I'll try and pull it up.
Thank you.
My God, this show just won't let us get past it.
It might be
It's
a
how
little
bad-
low because I'm just pulling the file from the last one you sent me, patient. But that's
So-
fine.
Bad the show is. It wrecked patient's hard drive.
All right,
Here we go.
you got it?
Yeah, finally. What's the number, Kenshi?
11.
11. That's K?
The
Okay.
greatest of all letters. Goodness. You know, I still have Ed Otama up from last week because I was interested in watching more of that show. I'm going to get away from this show as quickly as possible.
Hmm.
As a matter of fact, it's already closed. Already X'd out.
Good.
Good man. Watch another episode of Etotama. It'll cleanse the palate.
Good idea.
Yep.
or Princess Tutu or Pet Shop of Horrors or one of the good shows that we've come across.
Yeah.
Well, I already watched all Pet Shop, so.
Oh, that's nice.
All right, so what do we got for K? What do I want out of K?
You know, I would say that's my computer is lagging again, and just pull it up yourself, Casey. But the second that you do, it's going
142.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Well, out of 142, we get RNG gives us 86.
Not a good number.
I think it's an interesting number.
What's the verdict?
If it's Kakaishi, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh god, I remember trying to read that. Kiniro Mosaic.
How do you spell it?
Kiniro.
Okay.
Should be able to find it from that.
I'll read the description for this.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Just went over this.
Okay. It's not showing up the hold on. Time to find out just how good this thing is. Kirino Mosaic.
Yes.
Kiniro Mosaic, yes.
I'm looking for it on the
I've just got it pulled up and I'm waiting for
Kiniro
you
Mosaic.
now.
Yeah, okay. So the story begins with Umiya Shinobu, a 15-year-old seemingly pure Japanese girl who actually did a homestay in Great Britain. After coming back to Japan, she still misses her time overseas. One day, an airmail arrives from Alice, the girl in Shinobu's host family in Great Britain. The letter reads, "Shinobu, I'm coming to Japan." Yeah, it's a comedy school slice of life thing.
Yeah.
I don't want any part of this. But I feel like the Barbito went worse.
I feel like I've seen the British girl in like a meme or something.
Finally, the list comes up.
Like, yeah, I think I've.
Is Alice a rabbit?
Oh. Oh, I don't want to do another one of these.
I wonder if they reference Great Britain in the show like they referenced France in that phony baloney France show.
We
Oh,
have
God.
this fully British girl from the UK as one of the main characters. I think this show is meant for you, Casey.
Oh
No, you
man.
don't.
What if some of the soundtrack is like Rule Britannia or some damn British song? I don't know what you guys have over there as traditional British songs.
Gina G, Spice Girls. I don't know.
Actually, that'd be kind of amazing, but the show doesn't have the budget for that.
Yeah. I don't want to do this. Can we not do this?
I mean, we are a unit. We can always group veto it. I need something different, way different from what we just watched. I mean, like,
I'm watching the British girl do duck face. Let's go.
Oh.
you ready? You want it?
Wouldn't that be Princess Tutu?
Was that entire show just a send-up of Duckface and none of us noticed it?
All along.
No, but seriously, could we not do the show? Ken, would you save me? Zero wants to be an asshole.
Come on, Zero. Be cool.
Don't punch the watermelon, Zero.
I mean, like, I'd punch the watermelon. It's not like I care about your feelings in this regard.
Don't give Casey crabs.
Kenshi.
So wait, are you guys all wanting to veto this?
Yes.
But
So-
it looks like it might be better. It has like 5 stars on Crunchyroll.
Wait, did we check if it's full length?
Yes, it's full length.
Okay, there goes that chance.
Thank you for the attempt.
Okay, you guys really don't want to do this?
Not another
Yeah,
one right after the
there's-
last one.
Okay, I will put it in my group veto then.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Alright, marking this down as a veto then. I personally don't care either way, but I mean, I'm not going to be a jerk.
I need like a 90-degree turn away from
Take it
Lamune.
from the top, Kenshi.
Very well then. Alrighty. So from the tippity top, 1 out of 26, we get 7.
7. G again?
G.
Gina G?
I want G Gundam.
92.
That's 1, and the chances of getting 1 are extremely slim. Alright.
Actually, that's not 1.
Oh, I found the meme thing that I know this show from. Here we go. Here we go. It's the Desu Desu song.
I said the chances of getting 1 are very slim, but I just got 92.
Wow, this is going to be a significant turn away. Gyakuten Saiban, Sono Shinjitsu, Igarai. Or, as we know it in America, Ace Attorney.
Yes!
Okay. All right.
What? What's going on? I was just listening to that.
Phoenix
Desu Desu
Wright,
song.
Ace Attorney.
Oh, okay. I heard that this. Okay.
Wow, no chance of getting a veto for this.
No, I'm down
I-
for this.
I heard that the beginning to this show was particularly rough,
Hmm.
but later on in the episodes are better.
Hmm.
But in terms of just, I think it was just like rough animation quality.
Regardless, I'll take it.
Budget constraints. Yeah, I will take it over more slice of life, I guess.
All
I'm
right,
just
so
gonna listen to this Desu Desu song.
And it's full length.
All right. So, yeah. Ace Attorney. We'll be doing that next week.
So what's the description for this variation of it?
Rookie lawyer Ryuichi stands up to save his defendants by proving their innocence from unusual cases. Is the defendant guilty or innocent? Believing his client's innocence, I get it. Naruhodo. I get it, because that means I see. It's funny. Stands in court and battles his rival judges with the word of objection and limited evidence. Naruhodo makes a comeback when all odds are against him and seems like there is nothing more he can do. Don't miss out on the comical episodes between him and his mentor Chihiro Ayasato, assistant Mayoi Ayasato, rival prosecutor Reiji Mitsurugi, and numerous unique characters. The anime also depicts the childhood relationship between Naruhodo and his friends. With the skills inherited from his mentor, Naruho reveals the truth.
All right. Should be interesting.
I didn't know that Phoenix Wright had a punny name in Japanese. That's funny.
This should be a breath of fresh air.
Hang on, I've just got to link the thing in the Discord. And we can. It's just the thing we're doing. Douche.
I dare say I'm excited about this.
Yeah. It's good to be that for once.
Mhm.
Most of the time we just get pleasant surprises, but this time we're like, okay, sure, yeah. So,
Yeah, it's not often at all that we get something that everyone is excited about.
Hmm.
Has it even happened before?
Yes, but not for a while, and I don't remember what it was for last time. I mean, we were all pretty excited for Batman Beyond, but I think it was after that.
Wait, Batman Beyond is already done?
Yeah,
It is?
pretty sure.
I mean, we
I
did the
don't-
film as a Flux tracks. I don't think we did the anime.
I
That
don't think
show.
Well, it's on here. I don't know if we did. Did we do the show?
No, I don't think we did the show.
We did
Yeah,
the
it's not-
movie.
It's not blocked out.
Okay. Well, I'm
Alright.
excited all over again.
Yeah, because that's still on the list. That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking,
I'll be happy when we land on that one.
yeah, Will Friedle as Batman. Fucking yeah. All right. I still love that show. Anyway, so Ace Attorney next week. Bye, everybody.
Object.
Take care.
That's not what he says, Kenji.
I know. I'm just trying to be an asshole.
Go punch a watermelon.
Whatever.